Hey guys, Roman Tressa here with The Junk Drawer. And if you've never been here before, welcome. If you've seen my videos before, welcome back. And what this channel is about is really about talking about anything and everything. I might show you how to fix something on a car, to setting up a tent, to smoking a cigar. It's really about anything. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing on this channel. It's kind of like a junk drawer at home. But today's video, guys, I'm going to teach you how to pick up flavor notes in cigars. That's why you see me here puffing away on a Noliva Series O cigar here, okay? So, something I want to talk about is picking up flavor notes in a cigar. Now, first off, what is a flavor note? Well, a flavor note is literally different flavors that you pick up when smoking a cigar. You might hear such common things such as cream, coffee, dark chocolate, leather, almond, citrus, so on and so forth. Okay, so you're going to hear these flavor notes in various different cigars. Now, if you're new to cigar smoking, don't worry about flavor notes just yet. What I recommend is find some cigars that you like and keep those in mind and smoke those. Just enjoy smoking the cigar first. Either you like it or you don't. If you like it, keep. If you don't smoke it again. It's really that simple, okay? So now, some people go, really? It's smoke. There's no flavor in smoke. Well, hold on. I'm going to prove my point here that there is. And let me explain this here. Now, you got to follow along on this journey before I teach you guys how to learn to pick up flavor notes, because there's a reason to this. I want you to understand the psychology of it. Because this is not some pseudoscience stuff. This is legit things that, like, therapists and whiskey connoisseurs and wine teachers do, okay? And you do the same thing for cigars. All right, first thing is this. Imagine there's 3 different types of fires. You got a grill cooking, right? And that smoke come off the grill. You instantly recognize that smell. Go, ooh, that smells good. Somebody's cooking hamburgers, hot dogs, steaks, ribs, whatever. You instantly recognize that smell. Maybe somebody's cooking a campfire. Having a little campfire or fire in their backyard, like with a little fire pit, and you recognize that, oh, somebody's having a little fire. Maybe it makes you think of having s'mores or something, or camping as a child or even an adult. And then maybe there's another scent of smoke that you smell, and it's putrid, it's disgusting. It smells like rubber because somebody was just burning out their tires on the pavement, on the asphalt, and that stinks, right? Well, you have 3 different scents, but they're all smoke, right? Well, guess what? That's kind of like this. You're going to have different flavors in your smoke in your cigar. So, how can you pick up those flavors? Well, I'm here to help you out with that. So, first thing is this, guys. Like I said, first, find the cigars you like. Okay? Now, one of the problems I had is that there's a lot of cigar things out there. It doesn't actually teach you how to pick up the flavors. It's read reviews, see what people say, and then try to pick up from there. That doesn't help if you don't know what the flavor is. And that's the key. You gotta know what the flavor is. So find the cigars you like, then read the reviews and see what the flavors that the reviews may say, or what people say, like, oh, like, for example, they may say, like, this cigar, oh, there's hints of coffee and dark chocolate, and it's got nut in it. A little bit, yeah. And, leather and stuff like that. You're like, okay, I don't know what leather tastes like, and I don't know any of it. How did you pick these flavors up? Tell me, Roman. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. And it all starts with the sense of smell. See, your sense of smell is tied directly into your sense of taste. Don't believe me? You ever been so sick or had a sinus infection that you can't taste your foods? Right? Like, you had a steak and that steak is good, but you can barely taste it. It was really subtle when that flavor should be kicking you in the mouth, right? That's because your sense of smell is blech, right? Well, just so you get a heads up, the flavors in the cigar smoke are actually subtle. So what you might hear people say is a strong sense of coffee. It's not like you're drinking a coffee. You can just pick up hints of coffee, okay? It's subtle. So what you got to do is you got to train your brain to pick up subtle flavor hints, flavor notes, okay? And this is how I did it, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. First thing you're going to do is, like I said, find the common flavors that are in cigars that you like. So let's use something like this. They may say coffee, chocolate, and leather, okay? So what I recommend you do is this. First, find coffee, like coffee grounds, right? Not like regular coffee, not like a French vanilla coffee or anything like that. You're going to want to smell the coffee grounds. You want to smell it to the point where you become like nose blind, where you can't smell the coffee anymore. Okay? Then take a little bit of those coffee grounds, or brew it, and take a drop while it's still black before you add anything to it, and put a drop or a little bit of coffee grounds in your mouth, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, and swish around the mouth. Okay? Because what you're going to do is your mind is going to associate the scent with the flavor, and you're going to develop a strong neurological connection. These are what therapists do to people who lose their sense of taste after bad illnesses or brain injuries, right? You're retraining yourself how to taste foods again, okay? It's the same thing with the cigars. Now, you do that 2 times a day for like a week, 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes it'll be faster, sometimes it'll be longer. And guess what's going to happen? You'll be able to pick up those flavor notes in a cigar. Same thing. Do that with, like, say, dark chocolate. Get some dark chocolate morsels. Some food items like cream, chocolate, honey, and graham cracker, you might have to heat up a little bit to kind of get the aroma so you can pick it up. Once you get the aroma, a little bit, just a little bit on the tip of the tongue, taste it, get it, so you get it swished around your mouth so you can start developing that neurological connection between the scent and the flavor. That's going to help you learn the flavors. You got to do this multiple times a day, or at least multiple times a week to start developing the palate for it. Now, what about things that aren't edible, like leather, earth, hay, grass, stuff like that? Well, guys, all you got to do is just smell it. So get yourself something like a leather belt, a leather wallet, leather purse, whatever. You might have to scratch the leather, but you might have to, right? And then just smell it until you become nose blind to the leather, okay? Same thing with earth. Just take some of the earth, put it in your hand. Hay and grass, you might actually have to crush up and roll around in your hand to get the scent. But do that a couple of times, and guess what's going to happen? Do that a few times a day, 2 times a day. You're going to start developing the scent and not the scent, but the taste of leather and stuff, because you are actually going to taste it. Don't believe me? I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Have you ever smelled something so bad you can taste it? Like, oh, this stinks so bad, and you're like, ugh, I can taste it. You're going to develop a taste because of your sense of smell. Now, you want to get a stronger neurological connection and pick up those scents and flavors a little bit faster? Tie those smells into a positive memory. So, like, for example, coffee. I don't drink coffee, nor do I drink alcohol of any kind. All right, so take that memory, or take, like, say, coffee, for example. I remember as a kid waking up when my grandparents would visit, or when I would go visit my grandparents, and their house would smell like coffee from the moment I got up, or when I come home from school or whatever. The place smelled like coffee. I've always enjoyed the smell of coffee. And because those were fond memories of me when I was a child, I can instantly connect coffee, the scent of coffee, a lot faster. I can pick it up. I can discern it much quicker than I can some other flavors. And that's why then I can pick up coffee when I smoke cigars. So if you can tie it to a positive memory, it's easier to pick up. Now, you don't have to. It's just a faster way. So now, here's the thing. Now, let's say you spent a week, 2 weeks, 3, whatever, learning 1 or 2 or 3 flavors of your most favorite cigars. Now you've been doing it twice a day. By the way, it only takes minutes a day to do that. It literally, you become nose blind within like a minute or so. It doesn't take long. So it only takes minutes a day to start learning the scent of certain flavors and stuff like that. When you finally have a cigar and you pick up your first flavor note, you actually pick it up. Something clicks in your head, and you're like, oh snap, I can actually taste this. I taste coffee. Well, guess what's going to happen? Because you're able to pick up coffee in that cigar, it's going to be a lot easier for you to pick up other flavors now. It's like your mind made a connection somehow. Oh, if this is coffee, then this little hint of taste, this is dark chocolate, and this here is leather, and this here is going to be a burnt nut like an almond or walnut or something like that, and this is so on and so forth. All of a sudden you're going to be able to pick up flavor notes so much faster. But the key is you have to learn the flavor. For example, a flavor that I still can't taste yet in cigars is black cherry. I hear that a lot. Or dark cherry, whatever it is. That's because I've never had one. Ever. So I can't discern what that tastes like. Now, I'm sure if I can get some, or I can get an oil with it, or whatever, I can eventually learn it. But I don't know what it's like, so I can't learn something that I've never actually smelled or taste. So you have to teach yourself those flavors, and that's why I said go to the reviews, read what the reviews say, pick a one, two, or three flavors from that review, learn those flavors. And once you get those flavors down, then you can learn new ones and so on and so forth. And that's the journey of cigar smoking, guys. That's what makes it fun. To me, everything about cigar smoking is an adventure. I love it. It's a lot of fun. And actually, I'm probably going to do a little bit more cigar videos. This is not going to be a cigar channel, but I'll probably end up just doing more cigar videos later on, but and have a whole playlist. But that right there makes what's so fun, because once you go, I can taste a flavor, all of a sudden cigar smoking becomes a lot more enjoyable. A lot more. And there's so many cigars out there. Heck, one company, let's use Perdomo. Perdomo has a ton of cigars of different sizes, of different, it's going to be Connecticut Sun-Grown and Maduro. And then they got so many. They got their Habano Double Age, they got their Bourbon Barrel, they got their 10th anniversary, 20th anniversary, 30th anniversary, and the different sizes and thicknesses of cigars, even though it might say it's a 10th anniversary champagne, it's going to be different from one because of the sizes and stuff like that. Guys, cigar smoking is an enjoyable pastime, and once you learn how to pick up flavor notes, it becomes so much more fun. So enjoy the journey. Start with cigars you like, then find out common flavors in those cigars. Learn one or two, three of those cigar flavors. Get the product, whatever. Smell it, taste it if you can. Do it a couple times a day, 2 times a day. It only takes a couple minutes. And after about a week or so, 2-3 weeks, sometimes faster, sometimes slower, you'll start to pick up those flavor notes. And what you do, it clicks, it makes it better, and try to connect those smells to a positive memory to make it even more efficient and faster. Really, guys, that's about it. So if you really want to know how to do it, that's the way to do it. And this is what whiskey connoisseurs do. This is what people who do wine tasting do. And a lot of times, though, they'll get like these little vats of oil. You can buy them like on Amazon. And it's going to teach you how to pick up certain flavors, like buttery or charred oak and stuff like that. And you can smell it, and then you can learn it that way. So they actually have kits for that as well. So maybe check out those kits. All right, guys. Hopefully you found this video entertaining, educational, a lot of fun stuff, and hopefully it'll actually help you, the beginning cigar smoker, or even the advanced guys or guys who are not advanced but not new either, finally learn how to pick up some flavor notes. With that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.